Yeah, well, can you tell me something about this guy, Tie Domi? Like, is he like a real tough guy, or?
Yeah, he came from Peterborough, Pete, so living there in the summer, I heard all about him, but if I say who he was most like, who I've coached, it would be Stan Jonathan. I don't know if you remember him, but when he played with the Petes and then with Boston for years, and Wayne Cashman, who's our assistant coach, feels the same way. Ty gets in a fight, and the other guy throws about 6 or 7 punches, and you can't hurt him, and all of a sudden he unloads, and he did that the other night both with Brown and with Boom, and he's small in terms of height. I think he's about 5'9", but he's over 200, so he's really well built. He's sort of got no neck, and it's impossible to hurt him, and that's been the case so far. So he's a character.
Can you get him to take on Odjick on Thursday?
Well, I'm sure they'll meet. I don't doubt that. And if you talk to Ty, he's never lost a fight. So,
I thank you for the call, Roger. Can he play at all, or is there any hope on that?
Just to let you know your opinion on a big Gino. Beesbrook's play is really improved, especially the second half. You can say is the big improvement.
Well, I haven't seen Odjick much. We just hear about him, and we've heard he wants to play hockey, and if anybody's ready to fight, he's right there. And those kind of players right now in the game, every team seems to have a couple of real tough guys, and I think it's good for Vancouver. They've got him. We could use a big player like that.
Didn't take long. Okay. Odjick knew. Oh boy, Ty caught Gino Odjick with a left hand and buckled his knees. As Odjick got right back up and wanted to get back into it. As soon as the puck was dumped in, Tie Domi skated over to Odjick and bumped him. Odjick dropped the gloves first, and Domi caught Odjick with a pretty good left hand, and big Gino came right back up and at him. You'll see the puck get dumped in here. Now watch Domi move over to Odjick. They bump, and you see Odjick's left glove come off first. Now, as they start throwing them, you're going to see one big left hand that'll come up yet. It'll be about one more punch away there. That catches Domi on the chin, or pardon me, catches Odjick on the chin and buckled the knees.
Started a little sooner, but Tie Domi realizing that his team needs a little bit of a boost and looking to see if he can't muster it in this fashion.
Tie's got his left loose, and Odjick is off balance as the linesman stepped in. Tie Domi trying to give the Jets a...
Simply stopped. Here's a look at how the whole thing started. A quick address, gloves go flying in. You saw the rest from there.
Oh, Tie Domi with fire in his eyes and hot words too as he skated right over the Vancouver bench and was yakking at Canucks head coach Rick Lee. He was right over at the bench. The referee had to come over and pull him away. This could get hot. Well, you know that something's going to happen. Tie Domi is just warning them right now. He's upset that Timo Solani was run over by Mike Pekka. It'll be interesting to see when Mike Pekka does go onto the ice, who he's going to want the ice with. Well, it looks as though Ty is going to go to the penalty box right now. Don Van Massenhoven pointing at Domi and indicating, and he just finished coming over to the Winnipeg bench and talking to Domi and John Paddock.
Was the main event. Even the long-awaited showdown between Tie Domi and Gino Odjick was anticlimactic. Didn't have the ending the crowd was looking for. The Great War.
Tie Domi and Gino Odjick did fight in the third period, and Domi did give the crowd one of these, his parting salute. But that was show business, not hockey.
I used to do all that stuff when I was younger in New York and all that because of the fans, get them going and stuff. But I don't do that stuff anymore. I got respect for Gino. That wasn't nothing against him. I was all towards the fans.
Marbles on one line. Here's a fight down here. Domi and Odjick. Glad we're up here, Jigs. This is not one you want to get too close to. Two tough guys go at it. And you can see they had nice comments to say to each other as it ended. As if to say, that was a good one. Should we do this again sometime tonight?
How could they get that mad at one another that early in the game? I think it was only, second shift, third maybe at the most for Tie.
The first one they played against each other, I do know that.
Buster Mathis fight with the replacement bout is a pretty good one. Gino and Tie Domi. These guys are throwing some pretty big league punches out there, and the crowd loving every minute of it. Gino is going to get the takedown, but we're going to have to score this one a draw.
Scrap started right off the bat, and they dropped the puck. And there they go. Odjick and Domi will try to get loose. And these are two tough customers, I don't have to tell you that. First few punches from the left side thrown by Odjick. Domi trying to get that left ready to throw the uppercut. Comes with a cross, and they're just grabbing each other and hanging on to the sweaters as you see. Odjick nearly went off balance. If they fall, of course, the linesman will come in as you see now. And Odjick got the only good punch in, the left hand.
Well, Odjick and Chad Kilgore, Odjick 6'3", 217, Kilgore 6'4", 225. So Andre Savard acquired both these players in the last 10 days. So it's quite evident he doesn't like the size of their team.
We'll be back.
Gino Odjick, I've been waiting to get you in the chair. You're the lifetime enforcer, all-timer for the Vancouver Canucks. Ready to do this thing?
Sure am.
It is on. Let's go, Gino Odjick. Who was your first fight against?
Dave Manson.
How did you do?
I'm still alive.
Who was the toughest guy you ever fought?
Tie Domi and Dave Brown.
Ever purposely let up on a guy because you knew you had him beat and you didn't want to hurt him?
Lots of times.
Very nice. Did you ever go out for beers with a guy after you'd fought him?
Yes.
How many times have you broken your nose?
Never.
That's got to go on your resume, right? A couple hundred lifetime fights?
I learned how to duck quite early in my...
We've come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good. I have to